I'm going to go over how to set your access for a course using release conditions. So you can do this in your D2L course in a variety of ways. For what I'm going to show you is the first way is probably the most commonly used is just to limit content issues, content materials. So go ahead and go to content from your course homepage, and this is one over here. Let's say we want the syllabus to be viewable for like the first week of the class, for example. So I could go here and click on this little drop down arrow here, and then go into, let's see, I think edit properties in place will give me these options. You can see add dates and restrictions. And if I click on that, so we could get a start date and a due date and end date. So start date, let's just say it's today, August 18th, 2 o'clock. And due dates are when you would list something as due. It doesn't mean that's when it's actually going to close in D2L. It's kind of like, for example, if you had a paper that was due on Friday at, say, noon, but you really weren't going to close the Dropbox until Saturday at noon. So you would put the Friday at noon as the due date, and Saturday at noon is the actual end date. That's when it was the drop dead deadline. I personally don't use due dates. I think it's just confusing. But start date works well. Enter that. And then for an end date, let's say this is going to be due. How about Friday at noon? So Friday, and then we'd come here and just say 12 p.m., which is noon. And then I would click update. So basically we've set a restriction on that particular item when it's due, and you can do that for pretty much anything in content. There's also going to be date restrictions for your news items, for basically anything on this toolbar up here. So go through and do those. Those are good. I definitely use them like for projects. If it's going to be due at a certain time, I will set the restrictions on those. Or another example might be a quiz. You're going to have a quiz for week 1 of your class. It's going to be due maybe Sunday at 11:30 p.m. So set that up, and then students have until then to do it. And also, restrictions can get confusing, especially if you copy a course from one semester to another. So always encourage folks to view as a student after you set those. So then I go in here, and let's see if we can actually see the syllabus. And there it is in student view. As you can see, I can't edit anything here. I'm just seeing what the students see. I see it starts today, and then it ends Friday at noon. So I can see it, and it's all great in your syllabus. So that's pretty much a bit on how to set your release conditions for materials in your class. And we also have a handout on that in the faculty learning community. Thank you.